just like Moses to John, we are making the cross of Christ of none effect. So there ought to be proofs. So here is the thing. He gave his son so that those who believe might be saved. But those who don't believe, they are already condemned. Why? Remember him, Jesus himself, he said, if I didn't do these things in your midst, you will be justified. But not only did I preach and you refused, but you also denied the proof. Now, because of denying the proof, you have become sinners already.
My Father's name.
Come on. The works. Why did these people come? Remember, some people answered and said, how can a demon or a devil open someone's eyes? Those were the Jews who answered. They said, no, this guy, this one, it cannot be the devil. But them believing cannot be of the devil, they still don't believe that he is from God. What kind of a spirit is this? What kind of a body is this? Let's go. They can testify. Let's go.
But ye believe not.
But you don't believe.
Because ye are not of my sheep.
So who's the teacher? Who now is the teacher? Is Jesus the teacher or the works the teacher? Who is the teacher here? Is Jesus teaching or is the works that are teaching? The works. How someone comes to know Christ is when Christ has spoken and you as the work, you show everywhere in public. Then someone believes that if that one is this way, I also can be. So who's the teacher? Is my sheep hears my voice. Meaning my sheep, they hear the voice of the works. They hear the voice of the works. Now here is Moses. Moses, put in your hand in your bosom and take it out. Moses is looking at the sign, he's looking at the work, but cannot hear what the work is saying, yet it is within his hand. Now Moses, put it back, take it back. Now Moses, when he checks, he says, this is me again. He failed to hear the voice. He almost disqualified himself. That is why now he said to God, I am of a slow speech. And God wanted to kill him because Moses is failing to get the voice of the work. But anyway, let's know. It was just Zipporah who came to help Moses to say, hey brother, you need to listen. There is no perfection without you. If perfection has to be reached, and the tests that are coming to us are tests you can handle, you will never see. I know what Paul says. He says there is no test that the Lord can do which you can handle. But understand that those tests are for us to see and realize what God has made us. There are tests which will press us beyond measure, whereby we have to let go until God says, now that you are perfectly weak, my strength is perfect within you. So Paul says we were pressed beyond measure. You know in 2 Corinthians chapter 4, when he speaks, he says we are thrown down but never destroyed. We are pressed from all sides, but we are never forsaken. Understand, as long as you are pressed down, you are thrown down and never destroyed, understand one thing, it means you can still hold your hope. But the moment you are thrown down, just like Judas, and you are scattered, understand it's not within your capability. It is therefore you to rejoice in that weakness so that the Lord can rejoice in his perfect power. So Paul said we were pressed beyond measure. So we have been pressed beyond